Gump goodness. How you doing? Gump goodness. I can't believe I'm saying it like this. This is so silly. Another episode of Gump goodness. I just filmed the Authors of Pain video with Paul. What is going to happen with them? Now I'm doing the Good Brothers. Oh, Doc, as well as Carl, they're gone. They're no longer part of WWE. But what does that really mean? In the long term, not much. These guys have been jumping from company to company for years. And understand, if you've seen them for years when they were part of Bullet Club, I believe the original Bullet Club, and then when they've gone through TNA, gone to WWE finally, along with AJ Styles, then left, then went back to TNA. They went over, I believe, a little. I don't think they went to AEW. I can't remember if they've been in AEW. I do believe they went, but I don't remember. It's been a while. I'm honestly don't remember right now. I'm blanking. If they've been to AEW, they probably have. I just don't remember. With all that's been going on in AEW, as you already know, I just watched just Alex's video talking about what's going to happen when it comes to Grand Slam. And now that they went from not being able to sell out the arena they originally wanted, which was over 50,000, they've gone to some other arena. It looks like not only are they not going to show it live, they're going to do it taped, and it's going to be after the NBA, I believe NBA playoffs or NBA All-Stars. I can't remember which one it's going to be showing right now. But essentially, it's not a pay-per-view. It's not going to be live. It's going to be in a smaller venue. And worse yet, because they moved from one venue to another, anyone who's bought tickets for that other venue, which was 50,000, guess what? They may not be able to get their money back. This don't sound good for AEW. But this kind of goes along with what's going to happen with Carl and Doc. Luke. The doctor. Let me give it to you like this. Will they go to AEW? If they're offered, yes. If they haven't already gone, and I'm telling you, I just don't remember if they've actually been in AEW. They probably have. I just don't remember. But when you look at them, if they can go to AEW, they will. They're going to go there. Will they end up on the main roster because of their name? Yes, they will. The Good Brothers will show up on AEW, and they will go either to Collision or Dynamite, or back and forth. I don't think they will go to ROH. Will they go back to TNA? Now, as I said in the previous video, we just found out recently, and one of the subscribers I have stated, and I already saw it, we got the new TNA president gone. The one who'd been there less than a year. Because remember, Scott had left, what was in February or March, and then the new president came in around March or April. So it's barely been a year, and he's gone. And now we got one guy who originally was the director of ROH, who worked in ROH, which is a good thing. But then we're not going to get one new executive. We're getting 3 new executives. All of them have had years of experience in network television like ABC Plus or ABC, NBC, probably maybe ESPN or any sports network. It don't make a difference. They literally are putting more executives into a company which, and I state this correctly, and I mean this. Do you actually believe they know anything about pro wrestling? They spent all of them 20 or 30 years in network TV. Sports is different. We're talking about people who've dealt with networks and maybe sports compared to wrestling. It is a different animal. It does not go by just who wins and who loses. There's more to it. And we don't even know if these people are wrestling fans, 1. And 2, if they even know anything about wrestling. If they think it's all amateur wrestling, we got a problem in TNA. But, see it in this respect. I don't think we'll get another Eric Bischoff from those 3. I'm sorry. If you think this is all going to be good, we don't know if they're going to be an Eric Bischoff. If all 3 of them are going to be like Eric Bischoff, who was in business, who was an executive, who was in time, who was from Turner, and was able to adapt very quickly. I don't see that with them. That's the reason why I believe the guy who became the new president after Scott left pretty much didn't get it, and either he wanted out or the CEO of Anthem threw his ass out. Flat out. So the Good Brothers will have to take a look at that. Because, remember, if they want to go back to TNA, they got to be dealing with a pay cut. For the rest of the roster. Whatever money they get may be bigger than the roster, but they're going to be dealing with people who got a pay cut. Now, under normal circumstances, that's not always going to make good friendship inside of a wrestling company. So that's number one. Number two, we don't know how they're going to be writing for these people. Because, yes, we do have a former ROH director. And I know Scott Matthews is gone. Along with Christy Hemme is gone. They're both gone. They're gone. But we don't know how this guy is going to write. Is he going to write like ROH type of styles? As a director, he may force them to write like they were in ROH. And let's make it clear. We don't know if that type of style is going to work with TNA, particularly that they're working with WWE. Think carefully about that. But that's if the director, the guy who used to be a director of ROH, who might be part of creative, he might be part of production, it's going to count if the other executives don't overrule him and go to the creative team and say, well, we do this in sports, do this. We have no idea what we're going to be dealing with. So they will be considering that. Could they go to New Japan Pro Wrestling? Hell yeah, they could. In fact, they'd probably be better off going back to New Japan and staying there for a while until the smoke clears on what's going on after what we found out for Grand Slam. And Tony's getting chewed out for that. And what's going on with TNA. Because TNA, with such a change, you lose Christy Hemme. Then you lose a Josh Matthews, which, whether you like him or not, he did do some good work in the company. Whether you like him or not, whether you think he's annoying, you know who you are. You said it as you talked in your sonnet. I never liked him. He was always annoying to me. I understand not everyone likes everybody. So you think of that. But if he was doing a job decently well, and now he's gone, and now executives would come in who want to change everything to more of a sports type of situation where it's not really going to work. Now, not saying that it couldn't work. It may not work. And now you got rid of many people who understood it. What do you think TNA is going to be? These guys will have to deal with that. A change in pay, a change in possibly creative, and how they're going to be interacting with WWE. I don't know. But this is just me. We're going to have to wait for new information. If there's any, I'll let you know. Hope you enjoyed this. Peace. I'm under 8 minutes. Yes.